Best Buy. How I feel about Best Buy. What's up, everyone? Bob's Blu-rays here, and as you saw in my intro, it has been a day with Best Buy, as seems to be the case every week. It's always something new with Best Buy. I can't stand Best Buy. They are an awful company, and I'm going to do some ranting. What grinds my gears, as Ken would say. I do not own the rights to this. I'm borrowing this segment from Ken. Appreciate it, Ken. But yeah, let's talk about Best Buy and the frustrations with them. They package like crap. I mean, they don't care at all. Their prices have gone up. They're selling at retail price, I'm pretty sure now. $38.99 for a steelbook. They always used to be $34.99. That's frustrating, not just for me, but for plenty of more people. You could talk about inflation all you want, but Best Buy doesn't need to be charging $38.99 or in some cases even $39.99 for a standard steelbook. It's ridiculous, it's unacceptable, it's pathetic. And unfortunately, if we want these steelbooks, we kind of have to pay for them because sometimes they sell out, they go out of stock. Sometimes they go on sale, but it's hard to predict which ones will and which ones won't. So I try and do my best to predict. Today I did pick up a couple of the steelbooks, but usually lately I have been waiting to pick up most things day one. I've gotten sick of buying day one. I felt like I was wasting a lot of money because 1 or 2 or 3 weeks later, these sales would sometimes be like $5 or $10 less, these titles. So I can't keep paying full price for things and then they're just on sale. I've started to develop like the habit of Adam, the movie hunter, a little bit, trying to find stuff when I'm out hunting. It's a little bit of fun that way. I just have a list of movies I'm looking for and I just kind of hunt for them. And I just wait for sales. Like, I want to participate in this Kino Lorber sale, and if I'm out buying stuff day one, I won't be able to do that. So, yeah. As most of you know, my vacation steelbook came damaged like it was ran over by a truck. I called them. They wouldn't do anything for me. It was in stock on the app. They wouldn't send me a new one. They said they couldn't find it and that there was none in stock. I was like, well, it's funny, I could order another one. So thanks to Corey, he sent me another one. I really appreciate it, Corey. Thank you so much. He's like, hey, this one's in perfect shape. Let me send it to you. So he sent it to me. Arrived faster than Best Buy would have shipped it. And perfect condition. Thank you so much, Corey. And I was able to finally return that one today. And they gave me a hard time about it because it was opened because I wanted to watch it. So I opened it. And it was supposed to be returned by July 31st. I was like, well, guess what? I haven't been to Best Buy in a couple weeks, and I'm not keeping this piece of crap, and you're going to give me a refund. And he was like, well, we can't because it's past its date. I was like, well, I'm not taking this, and you're going to take it back, and you're going to give me a refund. And I was very clear, and after arguing with the guy a little bit and stuff like that, I guess I persuaded him into giving me store credit because he gave me like, $36 and some change on a gift card. So I ended up picking up a couple things with that. But yeah, you got to be persuasive sometimes, and they're just a terrible company. I can't stand Best Buy anymore. I would honestly enjoy seeing them fall and just go out of business. It would kind of be, I know that sounds terrible, and I have friends that work at Best Buy. I do. Shout out to my buddy James. And that's cruel to say, and I've had this conversation with somebody recently, but at this point, the way they ship, how they don't have a lot of stuff in stock a lot of times, how quickly stuff sells out at times, and how expensive it is, I would like to see them stop doing exclusives so that other retailers and stuff like that can do just universally sold everywhere. So it's not nearly as expensive, and it's also universally sold everywhere. Like Paramount does that, and it's a lot cheaper. And you can also get it at Amazon and other places a lot of times. So It's just a big pain in the ass. Best Buy and their exclusives, they charge ridiculous amounts because they know that the only place you could get it is Best Buy, and people want these steelbooks, so they charge these prices. But that is my rant. So there's that. But let's go ahead and dive into... So I just randomly decided to start filming at half-priced books because I didn't film anything at Best Buy. It's been a very frustrating day today. So we'll see what I find at half-priced books. We'll see if I end up recording a video. I'm still not sure if I will, but I decided to film just in case I would. I did find some DVDs here that I don't have that I recently talked about in my video. In my top 25 80s video, we've got Less Than Zero on DVD for $5. That's a good pickup. And then I was shocked to find this, but it's still $25. It's pretty, I mean, I know it's out of print, but I just basically refuse to pay $25 for something on DVD. I don't know, that's difficult to pull the trigger on that. Grizzly 2 Revenge. So it's got like Charlie Sheen, Laura Dern, and I'm not even sure who else, but little spoiler alert from what I've read. Charlie Sheen, Laura Dern, and George Clooney are in this, but they don't last long at all. But of course they put them on the front. I guess this movie's like unfinished. Yeah. So we'll see if I can find anything. As you saw, tiny bit of Blu-ray hunting, mostly just recorded at half-price books. I didn't record anything at Best Buy because I had a long day there, and I stopped in 2 different stores because of the mess. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed that little bit of a clip at half-price books. I didn't grab any of the DVDs that I saw there, just because it's hard for me to want to collect DVDs, especially at $25. But I'll probably go back and pick up Less Than Zero at some point very soon for that price. But let's go ahead and dive into the things that I grabbed today that just came out today. So let's go ahead and start with, we have got 2 guns, and I've got my stickers on there still. I'm just going to keep them on there. I don't really care at this point for the video. I'm not going to edit this out or anything like that. So 2 gun steelbook. I actually really like the artwork on this. Some people I've heard say it's meh. I enjoy it. I like the artwork. I've seen this, I think, once or twice. I enjoyed this movie. I'll go ahead and see if I could take these stickers off. All right, I decided to take the stickers off, but that's another thing about Best Buy, and they're stupid big-ass stickers, and they're just a pain in the butt, and when they put them on slip covers and stuff like that, they got to come up with a better method. Everything about Best Buy absolutely sucks, and you'll hear me go on about Best Buy. We've got the 2 gun steelbook, like I said. I enjoy this movie. Looking forward to rewatching it. It's been a while, so yeah, and you got Paula Patton, and she's great in that. For certain reasons in particular. But anyways, let's go on to the Big Lebowski Steelbook, 4K Steelbook as well. All of these 3 Steelbooks are all in 4K. This did have a 4K release already. I already have the 4K, but I'm missing the slipcover for it. You know, my buddy at one point ordered the 4K from Target, got it with a slip. I decided to order 2, just in case one came without. They both came without a slip, so I'm still slipless on my Big Lebowski 4K, but I've got the Steelbook here. I really like the artwork on this. It's not my favorite comedy in the world, not by any stretch of the imagination. I know that Derek is a big fan of the Big Lebowski. He's a fan of the Coen brothers. I like most of the Coen brothers movies. Actually, I enjoy all of the ones that I've seen. This isn't my favorite. I think it's pretty funny, but once again, it's not my favorite comedy out there. But I like it. I just don't love it by any means. But I think it's good for what it's worth. It's not like a classic to me. And then we've got the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 Steelbook, which is a beautiful steelbook if you ask me. The artwork on it looks great. I enjoyed the movie, saw it in theaters once. I personally didn't cry. I've heard a lot of people crying throughout this movie. I know that the animal stuff really got to some people in particular. I just didn't cry. I didn't feel necessarily all of the emotion that others did. The ending was about as close as I got to tearing up. But of course, with Disney, no surprise there, they don't they don't go all the way with it. So I'm going to get into tiny spoilers just for like literally 30 seconds or so on the Guardians of the Galaxy 3. If you haven't already seen it, mute me for about 30 seconds here. But what kind of annoys me is everyone was talking about how, oh, who's gonna die and the characters are gonna die. It didn't surprise me that they didn't kill anybody off. I was calling that from the beginning. I was like, Disney doesn't have the guts to do that. And of course they didn't. The closest they got was when Star-Lord, I believe is his name, almost died in the, space. And of course, he got rescued and didn't die. And that could have left for something. And then some people, they are super happy with everybody surviving. I want people to die. Yeah, it's not real if they don't. I get it's Marvel. It's not real to begin with. I'm all over the place here, I know. But I wanted some characters to die. I want to feel that emotion. I want to feel something. And they don't have any of that. And Marvel's just not great anymore. After Endgame, kind of downhill. But Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 overall was great. I really liked it. I just wish they would have had the guts to kill some of the characters off. But instead they let everyone live in a happy ending, of course, because it's Disney. All right, anyway, so that is the 3 movies that I picked up. I've seen all 3 of them. And then let's go ahead and dive into finally picking up Ghost in the Shell. These are movies that didn't come out today, but I finally decided to pick up. So Ghost in the Shell Steelbook. Now I only need like 2 or 3 more Lionsgate Steelbooks. I think the Evil Dead 1 and 2 Steelbook, the Twilight Saga, and then Rambo, the complete collection. And then I'd be current with all of the like slipcover Lionsgate Steelbooks. Let me go on another little bit of a rant really quick about Lionsgate Steelbooks because they're amazing. But the Blackening Steelbook, it's not getting a slipcover. And that's disappointing because I love Lionsgate and we all love these slipcovers. And they seem to be doing all slipcovers on all their Lionsgate Steelbooks. So it's a little disappointing that the Blackening's not getting a slipcover. I don't know why they decided to be lazy with that one in particular, but who knows? I'll still buy that Steelbook. I really liked the Blackening. It was really funny, but I'm just disappointed that it's not getting a slipcover, and I don't know why. I'm curious. If anybody knows why, please sound off in the comment section. Also picked up my Best Friend's a Vampire. This makes me complete current with Vestron Video, number 30 right here in the line. And I will probably check this out pretty soon. It looks like it could be something I'm interested in. I remember somebody saying that it's like if you like Fright Night, you'll enjoy this. It's like a watered down version of Fright Night. It doesn't go all the way. It's not as violent or whatever. But yeah, I might check it out. It's rated PG. But yeah, I got all 30 Vestron titles now with slips. I also picked up Miracle. I love this director, Gavin O'Connor. He directed Warrior and many other great movies way back. So Miracle, I finally decided to pick it up. It's like $5.99 at Best Buy right now. I enjoy that movie. I haven't seen it in probably 20 years since the theaters, maybe 15 or 20 years. Next up would be Cinderella Man. I can't believe I don't own this on Blu-ray. I know that Cody from Film Addiction just ended up getting this on DVD from Second & Charles. And I thought there might be a Blu-ray of this, and sure enough there is. And I saw it for $5 or $6 at Best Buy, so I decided to finally pick it up. This is another one that is a great movie, but I haven't watched it in maybe like 15 to 20 years probably, or 10 to 20 years, something like that. Coach Carter, I can't believe I don't own this one either. Another sports movie. There's a lot of sports movies right now at Best Buy for like $5 to $6, so I decided to pick up Coach Carter, and there was just the one left at the location I was at. I love this movie. Coach Carter's excellent, and happy to finally add it to the collection. I'll probably be revisiting that one soon as well. That is everything I picked up from Best Buy, 2 different locations, and what I'm going to show is the 3 movies that I picked up from Half Price Books. And that'll complete everything that I picked up, and then I'll get into some subscriber mail. All right, so let's go ahead and show Heatstroke. This is a Phase 4 Films. I looked up all of Phase 4 films. There's quite a few decent films from them. But yeah, for $4.99, I decided it was a good blind buy. I checked out the back of it. It sounds like something I could be potentially into, at least a little bit. It says, on a family trip, in the African desert, a research scientist unintentionally travels off course and comes face to face with a group of dangerous arms dealers. He is put to the ultimate survival test as he attempts to evade the killers and protect his girlfriend and teenage daughter. So I'll check it out. I have a couple other Phase 4 films titles, and I decided to start a whole little spot with Phase 4 films because it's technically a boutique label, I guess. But I've never heard too much about them. But they have some other good titles that I need to pick up. Some titles that I really liked that I'd love to show off and talk about. So let's go ahead and dive into the other two. We have got First Sunday right here for $4.99. I like First Sunday. I don't know if it gets much love. I don't hear anybody talk about this one. I personally liked it. I saw it when I was, I don't know, like 17 or 18. I saw it in theaters by myself, I believe. So it's probably been close to 15 years since I've seen this, maybe. I think I saw it after the theaters, but it's probably only maybe once. I don't remember a whole ton about it. I do remember a decent chunk, and I remember enjoying it. So I'm looking forward to rewatching it. I thought it was pretty funny, and I thought it had a good ending, some good heart. So we'll see how it holds up. But if you've seen this and you're a fan, let me know. I am. I personally liked it. So, and then last but not least, we have got Think Like a Man 2. This is for $49, and I like the cast. I can't remember if I've seen almost, what is the one? About Last Night, Think Like a Man, and Think Like a Man 2. Out of those three, I know I've seen one or two of them, and I don't know which ones. But I always get them mixed up. I think I've seen Think Like a Man. I might have seen About Last Night remake. I might have even seen this one. I don't know. So I'll have to check out all three again. And I don't own the first one, so I'll have to grab the first one. But I do have the remake of About Last Night, so I'll finally get around to watching these at some point. But that is everything that I picked up here at Best Buy today. Now let's go ahead and dive into this box that I got here. I do know what's in this. It came from Hunter. He goes by Hunter Robinson on YouTube. I hope he doesn't mind me saying. He's been in my chats in the comment section. But I really appreciate it, Hunter. I hope you don't mind me kind of calling you out there, but I really appreciate you sending me this. So let's go ahead and dive into it and see exactly what's in here. But I'm pretty sure I know exactly what it is. All right, let's try Tony's tool here. That sounds inappropriate. Okay, it does work pretty well. Maybe you don't have to pull out my knife. But yeah, it works well. Thank you, Tony. Every once in a while I will use it. Tony wants me using this because he sent it to me and it's safer than the knives that I use. Awesome stuff right there. And then let's get rid of that box. We've got bubble wrap right here. And, oh yeah, he gave me everything with this. Okay, so I missed out on this release. I'm collecting this boutique label. I have the Blu-ray limited edition from Arrow Video, but I missed out on this release of it several times. It was super limited and didn't last long, and then they came back in and it went out within hours, and it was just a mess. It came out with a different artwork as well, which they called it 11B on the spine. So this is going to be the City of the Living Dead 4K Ultra HD from Cauldron Films, right here, Cauldron Films. They came out with another artwork with the slip box, and it's 11B. This one's just 11. Super happy to finally have this. I missed out on the other one as well. So it comes with, I mean, you get your slip box, you get your 4K inside of there. Like I said, I had never seen it. I have the Blu-ray, but I haven't seen that, and I won't be watching the Blu-ray. I'll check out that one. You also get a poster with it. So he gave me everything with it. Like, it came as a collector's edition or a limited edition. I believe he had said he had two. One poster right here. It's in perfect condition too. Like, it's amazing. And then that's the alternate title, The Gates of Hell. So very nice. Mini posters are always fun. Then you get a bunch of stickers right here too, which are completely unused. So Hunter, thank you again for that. That is awesome. Good stuff right there. And then you're also going to get, I believe, like the CD soundtrack, which is going to be right here. So, yep, right there. The original motion picture soundtrack. And super excited to check this out. I really should be checking this out pretty soon. Maybe I'll check it out like tonight or this week if I get around to it. There's so many movies. I have been on a binge of first-time watches lately. I haven't been rewatching a lot of stuff. Been watching stuff for the first time. Unfortunately, a lot of stuff that I haven't enjoyed, but it's fun to go through stuff that I haven't seen for the first time. So I get a lot of crap for people feeling like I don't watch my movies. Yes, I blind buy. I get a lot of stuff I haven't seen, and I go through my collection and show a lot of stuff I haven't seen, but I do watch them, and I've been trying to watch more. So, all right, that is everything that I picked up today, and like I said, the subscriber mail there. So let's go ahead and show all of that off. The money shot here. So this is everything picked up today, right there, as you can see. Like I said, very happy to have a lot finally added to the collection, a good amount right there for myself. Last month I didn't get a whole ton. The biggest haul that I got was at Disc Replay, Blu-ray hunting, so I haven't been picking up much. Definitely not on Tuesdays, trying to slow down with that. If you're still with me, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching the video. I know that I did a very long rant. I hope you enjoyed the subscriber mail that I got. Thank you so much, Hunter. I really appreciate that. Super clutch there. I missed out on that. I have all the other Cauldron Films titles, at least up to number 10, and I know that they released about 6 or 7 more. A couple haven't come out yet, so I'll definitely have to stay current. So I really appreciate you looking out, Hunter. Thank you so much, honestly. Really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. That is awesome, and you gave me such an awesome, like, the packaging and everything that goes with it. So thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. I hope you know how much I appreciate it. People don't have to do stuff like that, so thank you again. I can't say that enough. And then hopefully you enjoyed the tiny little bit of Blu-ray hunting and also my haul. But I'd love to hear what you picked up today. If you're sick of Best Buy, are you in love with Best Buy? Do you love it? I feel like Tuesdays aren't nearly as much fun as they used to be. I used to love going out on Tuesdays. I used to really love Best Buy, but they've become a terrible company now. Terrible customer service. They're understaffed. They're underemployed. And they seem very lazy. And their customer service doesn't care one iota. So that's where I stand with Best Buy. And I had to say it. I had to get that off my chest. But like I said, hopefully you enjoyed the video. The little bit of an intro there. It's all a joke. So anyways, be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. And I'll see everyone on the next one. Have a great day.